Yo, what is up, Google Trends Hub crew? Get ready, because we are diving headfirst into the biggest stories shaking up the tech world and beyond. From shocking court admissions to AI's new tricks, and even some eyebrow-raising global deals, we've got it all. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. First up is Google admitting the open web is toast. We've got the inside scoop on a court document that's got everyone talking. This bombshell filing directly contradicts what top Google execs have been saying for months, and it could have massive implications for the future of the internet as we know it. What does this mean for creators, businesses, and all of us who live online? Then, buckle up because Google's AI is getting personal. We're seeing AI overviews now citing individual reviews from your Google business profile. Imagine your doctor's reviews popping up in search results thanks to AI. It's happening, and it could make your online reputation more important than ever before. Is this the future of how we find trusted information, or a new way for AI to scrape our data? We're also breaking down that massive Google deal with Netanyahu, a staggering $45 million agreement that's thrusting the tech giant into the heart of global controversy. Is tech fueling propaganda in Gaza? We're dissecting how this deal might be influencing narratives and what it means for information warfare in one of the world's most sensitive conflicts. The implications are huge, and we're diving deep. And finally, get this, chatbots are helping patients tell their own health stories. Forget just searching for symptoms, people are using AI to craft their medical narratives before they even see a doctor. We're exploring how this changes the doctor-patient relationship and what it means for your healthcare journey. It's a wild ride, so hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a second. Google admits open web is in rapid decline. Is the open web, the very foundation of the internet as we know it, actually crumbling? A recent court document filed by Google has dropped a bombshell, stating, "The fact is that today, the open web is already in rapid decline." This statement directly contradicts what Google's own top executives, like CEO Sundar Pichai and VP of Search Nick Fox, have been saying just months ago, claiming the web is thriving. This stark admission comes from Google's legal team in a court filing, and it has sent shockwaves through the tech community. The document, which you can find over at the source, explicitly details this decline on page 5. It's a significant U-turn from the public messaging we've heard from the company's leadership, raising serious questions about transparency and the true state of the online ecosystem. This admission aligns with concerns long voiced by the open web community. Social media discussions, like those spotted by Jason Kint on X, highlight the discrepancy and the potential implications. Some are suggesting this could mean Google executives have been misleading the public and investors, or even a court. This revelation is particularly critical given that these arguments are being made in the context of Google's defense against calls for divestiture of its alleged monopolies. Stay tuned, because the implications of this are massive, and we're just scratching the surface. Next, we're looking at how Google's AI is now using your personal reviews in a whole new way. Google AI overviews now citing individual reviews. Get ready, because Google's AI overviews are getting personal, and they're starting to cite your reviews. If you've ever looked up reviews for a doctor or a local business, you might now see those very reviews, pulled directly from your Google business profile, featured in AI overviews. This was first spotted by Matt Smith on X, who noticed Google consistently featuring individual reviews, especially for professional services like doctors. This new feature means your Google business profile reviews are becoming even more critical for your online presence and reputation. Imagine searching for a service and seeing specific snippets from customer reviews directly integrated into the AI-generated summary. It's a fascinating development that highlights the growing importance of user-generated content and the direct integration of local business information into Google's core search experience. Andy Simpson confirmed this, sharing examples of how reviews from a doctor's Google business listing are being used. This integration suggests that Google is increasingly relying on verified user feedback to provide more context and credibility to its AI overviews. It's a powerful way for businesses to showcase customer satisfaction, but it also means that managing your online reputation is more crucial than ever. The AI's ability to pull and highlight specific testimonials could significantly influence user decisions. This integration of personal reviews into AI is just the beginning of how Google is evolving its search results. Up next, we're diving into a massive $45 million deal between Google and Netanyahu that's sparking global controversy over propaganda and the conflict in Gaza. Google's $45 deal with Netanyahu, tech fueling propaganda in Gaza. A staggering $45 million deal signed between Google and Benjamin Netanyahu in late June 2025 has placed the tech giant at the epicenter of a global firestorm, igniting debates about digital propaganda, media manipulation, and the weaponization of information amid the Israel-Gaza conflict. Investigative outlet DropSite News revealed that Google was designated a key entity in the Israeli government's public relations strategy, tasked with amplifying official narratives that allegedly downplay the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. This contract represents one of the most significant and systematic uses of digital advertising by a state to influence international public opinion during an active war. The campaigns launched shortly after Israel imposed a total blockade on essential supplies to Gaza on March 2, 2025, a move criticized by the UN and human rights groups as collective punishment, coincided with Israeli lawmakers discussing potential reputational damage. This suggests a deliberate, coordinated effort to control the global narrative. Google's platforms, including YouTube, Display and Video 360, and Google Ads, have been instrumental in disseminating state-produced content to millions worldwide, bypassing traditional media and leveraging algorithmic amplification. A particularly contentious video from Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, claiming there is food in Gaza. Any other claim is a lie, garnered over 6 million views, largely due to paid promotion, despite overwhelming evidence of famine and suffering. This strategy, known as hasbara explanation, often meaning government propaganda, is now being scaled using Silicon Valley's most powerful tools. Critics argue that by accepting these funds, U.S. tech companies become complicit in disinformation that obscures war crimes and humanitarian suffering. The deal has reignited debates about big tech's geopolitical role, with companies like Google no longer seen as neutral platforms, but as strategic actors shaping global discourse. The implications are profound, as truth itself becomes a casualty in this digital battlefield, raising urgent calls for regulation, transparency, and ethical accountability. This use of tech in conflict zones is a critical development, but the way we interact with technology is also changing in our personal lives. Prepare yourself, because we're exploring how chatbots are now helping patients shape their own health narratives. Beyond Dr. Google, how patients are using chatbots to shape their health stories. In the quiet hours of the night, when an unfamiliar ache feels magnified, patients are turning to a new ally, chatbots. This isn't just about finding information anymore, it's about shaping a narrative. Unlike the days of Dr. Google or WebMD, where patients often ended up more anxious, generative AI tools simulate conversation, allowing individuals to organize their thoughts, explore potential outcomes, and rehearse how they'll explain their symptoms. The result isn't a diagnosis, but a carefully crafted draft of their health story. This shift is more profound than many clinicians realize. A KFF health tracking poll indicated that 17% of U.S. adults have used generative tools for health-related questions, a number higher among younger demographics. As a clinical psychologist, Harvey Lieberman notes, the power of narrative in making sense of confusion and anxiety is immense. Patients are now arriving in exam rooms not just with scattered complaints, but with structured, rehearsed explanations, sometimes even using clinical language they learned from AI. This narrative structure influences how they communicate, what they share, and how open they are to a doctor's perspective. The risk lies in fluency that feels like accuracy. While AI tools can perform impressively in structured tests, their diagnostic accuracy drops significantly in real-world use by laypeople. The danger is that a reassuring but inaccurate AI-generated narrative can delay necessary care, as seen in cases where patients missed serious conditions due to premature reassurance from chatbots. However, the key is not to limit AI use, but to teach patients how to use these tools effectively. By framing prompts around preparing for a doctor's visit rather than just asking, "What's wrong with me?" patients can generate structured guidance that aids communication, not replaces care. This era demands that clinicians learn to listen for and co-create these patient-formed narratives, rather than simply correcting them. These AI-powered health narratives are changing how we approach our well-being. And that's all the trending tech news you need to know for today. Don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap coming up. All right, everyone, that was a whirlwind tour of the hottest Google trends. We saw Google admit the open web is in serious decline, AI overviews start citing your personal reviews, a massive $45 million Google deal with Netanyahu sparking controversy, and chatbots helping patients craft their health stories. It's been a wild ride of tech shaping our world. Don't forget to smash that like button if you learned something new, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for your daily dose of what's trending, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story blew your mind the most. And hey, follow us on all social platforms for even more behind-the-scenes action. We'll catch you in the next one.